we put into consideration quality assurance of our semen. We were sure that the quality of our semen is good. That's why we can get good results. Now here what we do, we've got the females, which females are basically cambras. And what we do, we usually inseminate them using duroc semen, all semen from the hybrid boas. And these females, when you look at cambra, I don't want to go into the breeding process, because in breeding we've got what we call the reproductive line, and we've got the productive line of pigs. So we get this female, which is called a cambra, from the reproductive line, and the males we are using, like the duroc and the hybrid boas, we get them from the productive line, because they have got good traits that they can mix with the females, that they can stamp into the offsprings. Once you mate this female from the reproductive line with a male from the productive line, so the offspring that is going to come out will be very good. It will have a very high breed vigor, because it has got the productive traits or productive characteristics, and it has got also good reproductive. The mother has used its good reproductive characteristics to give us a big litter size, or many piglets. And these piglets, the father has put in the good productive characteristics. They are going to perform so well in that regard. So we usually also look at that when we are breeding. And besides, my specialty is I'm a genetist. I went and specialized in that. So if you look at that side, you go deep into when you're breeding, you put a lot into consideration, such that we give a farmer a product that is going to help them come out of poverty. That is, they are not just going to rear. As long as they put the other, there are 4 concepts that are very core and important. Even if I've given you a very good breed, you're supposed to have proper nutrition. You never compromise nutrition for profit. As long as the nutrition is not considered and is not well catered for. For example, if you compromise nutrition for profit, and your pigs do not get the right nutrition because you think you're making profit, the chances are very high that you're not going to get the result you expect out of these pigs, because the nutrition was compromised. You know, at times we tend to think we are being economical and we give a lot of potato vines. I'm not saying they're bad. And we give dodo, sele. I'm not saying they're bad. They are good, but there are so many nutritive values that are not embedded into those, that once you eliminate this complete feed, you're eliminating those nutritive values. And each of them has got a certain importance. And once you eliminate it, it means that the result you expect from your pig related to that importance are going to be eliminated also. So then I usually advise farmers to put into consideration all, with a good genetics or good breed, then with proper nutrition, and also with proper housing. We've seen the structures. You know that the housing is very core in that it explains the hygiene of pigs. These pigs are the cleanest animals, by the way. And I'm not saying it because I keep them. I'm saying it because it's true. They are the cleanest animals. They know where they do their dunging, where they feed from, and where they rest from. So once you've provided the right structure, once you've provided the right facility, the right structure, according to the standards, the pigs will not disappoint you. We've been around this structure together, but you don't get even that smell. You know, you can't know they are pigs unless somebody tells you. And the reason behind, or the secret behind, is the structure, how you construct your structure. So out there, we are encouraging farmers. You come and attend these trainings once I call upon you. Come and join us. If I've not called, you can, by the way, we are very flexible. You can even call me, you show your interest of being trained, and then I combine you as a group. I may not announce on TV or radio, but you can call me. I combine you as a group, you come, we train, because usually that's what farmers do. Even there are some who are supposed to come and train tomorrow. So that's what we do. Now, once you understand the housing is proper, and I usually pose a question to farmers that, assuming this housing is very proper, I mean it's very important in that if it's not if it does not follow the standards that are recommended, this pig will get stressed. And once they are stressed, trust me, whether you like or not, you're not going to get the results you expect to get out of them. You're going to miss out on results. So once I call upon you and I'm like, let's come and learn this, please take it importantly, because I usually ask farmers, if I gave you the best meal and I'm confining you in a place where you can't sleep, but you can stand and you can be able to pick food and put in your mouth and eat, and it's the best nutritious meal, will you put on weight? They usually tell me no. And when I ask them why, the answer is always that I'm not comfortable. So because I'm stressed, I'm not comfortable. So I usually relate it to the pigs. So if you take your pigs in such a condition, if they are not comfortable, never expect any result out of them. This is where they are going to give you 2 piglets or 3 piglets. This is where they are going to produce once in a year, yet they are supposed to produce twice in a year. This is where all things are going to come in. All the piglets are going to die once they are born. The mother gives you 15 piglets, you win 2 or you win 3. So to understand all this, we need technical advice. The other aspect that is very important is the healthy aspect. About health, pigs usually don't fall sick. They are very hardy animals. When you do the preventative treatments or you do the prophylaxis, these pigs don't fall sick. They don't fall sick if you prevent you prevent the endoparasites or the worms and the ectoparasites or the mange, what is commonly known as olukuku in vernacular. So if you prevent those ones, your pigs are going to be fine. Maybe there are also some vaccinations we do before the mother conceives and when it's pregnant. Those vaccinations are also done to further increase on the survivability of the piglets once they are born, to prevent certain diseases that would prevent the mothers from producing, and also that would kill the piglets at an early age. So we do those vaccinations. And the other issue is that I want to put it clear. Swine fever does not have a vaccine, but it's a preventable disease. Pigs from your neighbors can die and yours will survive. Swine fever is not airborne. It's not transmitted through air. It's a contagious disease. It's we the farmers who usually transmit it, who usually move it. Okay, I said I specialized here, but my background was in veterinary sciences. So it's usually we the farmers who move it around. We the people actually, not the farmers only. Your workers, the vets who visit the farm, the technicians who visit the farm, and you yourself. As I told you, because you think you're the owner, you don't observe biosecurity measures. And because the Musawas come to your farm, the vet, you don't want to tell them that doctor, do this and this and this. You fear them. You let them, the injections or the needles and the injections that they use on other farms, they use them on your farm. So it's very key. Have your own treatment kit. If possible, ask them They direct you of which drugs you need, the most important drugs that a farm needs. You buy them and keep them at your farm. They come use them to treat, such that they don't bring gadgets they use on other farms to your farm. They don't draw drug from the same bottle where they have drawn drug to treat other animals, to draw drug and treat your animals at the same time. So you can prevent all that. And the other issue, swine fever is usually transmitted by those dogs out there. And even the workers. Most farmers have lost their pigs because of workers. Workers transmit this disease so much. You know what they usually do? They go out there and enjoy pork, then they come back to your farm. And minus even observing any biosecurity measure. They come back to your farm, they touch your pigs, but after going out and enjoying pork. For me here, one of the conditions is that once you work here, you're not supposed to eat pork. It's not that you don't eat pork, but you're not supposed to go out and eat pork. That has to be a condition, and once you're doing that, that will be the end of you. You're not supposed to. Actually, they know it so well. But you know, to be humane, you can't stop people from enjoying their delicacy. What we do, we usually slaughter for them some pigs. At least in a year, we slaughter about 3 times. And once we slaughter, they eat it in all forms they want because it's theirs. We slaughter and we don't sell anything. It's for the farm to eat, the workers to eat. So, you know, you have to have discipline. Eh? And usually I don't also prepare pork maybe anywhere. It's only after the workers slaughtering. That's when pork can be enjoyed. And you as the owner, you have to be with discipline. Why are you eating pork when you're going to your farm? Why are you eating pork when you know there is an outbreak? Why can't you forego